Did you know that the average American spends over $61,000 a year, but nearly 40% of people can't cover an unexpected $400 expense? That's right. People are working more, earning more, but still living paycheck to paycheck. It doesn't make sense, does it? This is where frugality comes in. It's not about living with less, it's about making smarter choices so you can live a life with more freedom. What if you could save more, spend less, and still enjoy the things you love? What if frugality didn't mean sacrifice, but freedom? In this video, we'll explore how frugal living isn't about cutting back on fun or feeling deprived. It's about creating financial independence, gaining control of your time, and enjoying life more, without the burden of debt or endless shopping. You'll learn how to break free from the consumer trap, embrace a minimalist mindset, and invest in yourself. Ready to discover how frugality can unlock a life of freedom? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Frugality isn't about depriving yourself, but about choosing freedom over endless consumption. The average American household spends $61,000 a year, and yet, many of us feel like we never have enough. We buy the newest gadgets, the latest fashion, and upgrade everything, yet we still feel unsatisfied. The truth is, consumerism is a trap designed to make you feel like you always need more. But when you step back and embrace frugality, you start to understand that less can actually mean more. You don't need a brand new car or a designer wardrobe to feel fulfilled. In fact, owning less can give you more freedom to do the things you love. Think about it. When you're not spending money on unnecessary things, you have more to spend on experiences that truly enrich your life. According to a 2019 study, 78% of people said experiences, not material things, brought them the most happiness. Frugality, in this sense, is a mindset shift, moving away from the pressure to keep up and instead choosing a path that leads to financial freedom. Frugal living doesn't mean living like you're in poverty. It's about being mindful of your choices, both with money and time. By being selective with what you invest in, you start to appreciate the value of the things that truly matter. Chapter 2. What's better than owning a bunch of stuff? Owning less. This might sound counterintuitive, but here's the truth. Minimalism and frugality go hand in hand. You can't live frugally if you're constantly adding more stuff to your life. The less you own, the less you have to take care of, the less space you need, and the fewer things you need to buy. In fact, people who embrace minimalism save an average of 20% more of their income, simply because they're more intentional with their purchases. A 2017 study found that people who choose minimalist lifestyles tend to have greater satisfaction with what they own. So, by simply reducing the clutter in your life, you open up more room for financial freedom. Minimalism doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. It just means you don't have to rely on material things to make you happy. Studies show that people who live with fewer possessions tend to focus more on relationships, personal growth, and experiences, all things that bring real joy. Living frugally by adopting a minimalist mindset is not about sacrifice, it's about creating a life with fewer distractions and more space for what really counts. If you're enjoying this content and want to see more videos on living frugally, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you never miss an update. Chapter 3. Frugality doesn't mean saying no to every little pleasure. It's about being strategic with your money and investing in what actually adds value to your life. The key here is purposeful spending. For example, would you rather spend $50 on a dinner out that you'll forget about in a week or invest that same amount in a workshop or course that will help you grow professionally? Think about it. The average American spends around $2,500 a year on non-essential food and drink. This includes things like fancy coffee runs, takeout meals, and snacks that don't really add much to your life. Instead of mindlessly spending, frugality teaches you to think twice before every purchase. Ask yourself, does this bring me long-term value or is it just a temporary satisfaction? Purposeful spending is also about buying things that last longer, even if they're initially more expensive. You might spend more upfront on a quality item, but it'll save you money in the long run. A good example? A high-quality winter coat might cost more than a cheap one, but it'll last much longer, saving you money on replacements. It's not about denying yourself, it's about thinking smarter. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Join us for more tips on living a smarter, frugal life that brings freedom. Chapter 4. Frugality isn't about being cheap. In fact, some of the most frugal people are also the best at making wise investments. And investing in yourself is one of the smartest things you can do with your money. Whether it's taking a class to boost your career or picking up a new hobby, investing in your personal growth yields the highest returns. The average cost of college tuition has skyrocketed in recent years, but you don't need a degree to succeed in today's world. Many people are learning new skills for free or at a low cost through platforms like Coursera or Udemy. There are also plenty of books, podcasts, and YouTube channels offering incredible value for no more than your time. Why pay for something when you can learn it yourself? Frugality allows you to focus your money on things that enhance your life. Rather than spending on fleeting pleasures, use that money for experiences or educational tools that build your skills and knowledge. This way, you're making an investment that pays dividends for years to come. Chapter 5. When you're constantly spending money, you're also spending time. It might not be obvious, but every purchase you make is a decision that takes up your time. For example, when you buy something, you often have to work more hours to pay for it. The result? Less time spent on what truly matters. Frugality, on the other hand, allows you to take back control. Instead of being trapped in a cycle of spending and working to make ends meet, living frugally gives you the freedom to choose how you spend your time. A study from the University of California found that people who embrace a minimalist lifestyle report higher levels of well-being and better time management. By cutting unnecessary expenses, you free up both money and time to focus on the things you love. Living frugally isn't just about being more efficient with your money, it's about finding balance. Instead of working more to buy things you don't really need, you can work less and spend more time with loved ones or on activities that make you feel fulfilled. Chapter 6. One of the most powerful aspects of frugality is how it can lead to financial independence. According to a report from the Federal Reserve, nearly 40% of Americans can't afford an unexpected $400 expense. That's a frightening statistic. But frugality can change that. By cutting unnecessary spending, saving aggressively, and investing wisely, you can build the financial cushion that allows you to live life on your terms. Frugality is the foundation of financial independence. The more you save and invest, the less you rely on a paycheck. Whether you dream of early retirement, starting your own business, or traveling the world, frugality creates the financial foundation you need to achieve those dreams. According to a study by the Financial Independence Retire Early (FIRE) movement, people who adopt a frugal lifestyle and save 50–70% of their income can retire decades earlier than their peers. This isn't about living miserably, but about making conscious choices that support your long-term goals. The beauty of frugality is that it opens doors to more options and greater freedom. When you're no longer shackled by debt or the constant need to keep up, you're free to live your life on your terms. If you found this video helpful and want more practical tips, make sure to subscribe. It's time to take control of your finances and your future.